Hey guys, and welcome back to another House of Steel video. Today we are going to be doing a very cool video. I am going to be rating the Sheffield Steelers home shirts from the 2019 to 20 season all the way up to now, the 25 to 26 season. Well, obviously, as you guys know, in about less than 3 months time, we will get our first look at the 26-27 home shirt. If you guys go on to enjoy this video and you have any other suggestions, please give it a like and of course subscribe. And of course, if you are watching on TikTok, please give us a follow as well, as I am trying to get out there in the Elite League world and become more recognizable. Okay, so let's just not waste any time. Let's go into the signings. Let's go. Let's start with the Cardiff Devils. They have announced that Christian Stoever has returned to Cardiff for next season. Quite surprised that he came back to Cardiff, to be honest. And from the Glasgow Clan, they have announced that Colton Pullman is retiring from hockey. Those are the signings that we have had from yesterday. Okay, let's go into the 2019-20 shirt, the home shirt for that season. Honestly, the 2019-20 shirt is one of my favourite home shirts of all time. And the reason why is because it's just a nice orange jersey. It was the first... the season before, we had obviously orange, blue and white as our three colours. This was the first time in a long time we had gone back to orange, black and white. And I think ever since we've made that decision, it has suited us a lot better. We look better in orange, black and white. And to say that was the first jersey back in those three colours was amazing. Not just that, I have a lot of good memories from this season. I used to sit in the away end every game. I can remember just that season alone. I have so many memories. And I just love how basic and bold it is. So it gets a 8.9 out of 10. Moving on, we do have the Elite Series shirt. Now, I'm really curious if this jersey would have been our main home shirt if it wasn't for COVID. Like, would that have been our 2020 to 21 jerseys? If it was, there's a part of me that sometimes thinks it's a really nice jersey, but then there's another part of me that thinks, what in the chuff were we thinking that season? Obviously, it's Elite Series. First of all, the jersey font is really nice. The way the jersey font is represented is really nice. Not sure about the stripes down the side and at the bottom. I'm not a big fan of those. I do have the jersey in my cupboard somewhere. But apart from that, it is a nice jersey. But if I was to buy a jersey from that time again, I would have bought the away jersey, because I personally think the away jersey looked awesome. But I would like to see something like that again for the Steelers, just not the way they did it. So it gets a 7.2 out of 10 from me. Moving on to the 21 to 22 home shirt. Honestly, out of all the home shirts we've had since, this one is my least favourite by a country mile. I just don't like the stripes at the bottom. I don't like the colours. I don't like the way it's represented. The jersey font is really nice on the back, but I just don't like the stripes at the bottom. It puts me off every single time. Not to say we had a really good team that season, and the way that season ended for us was just heartbreaking. Well, it's not surprising, is it? Steelers fans have to go through heartbreak every single season. But honestly, it's just not one of my favourites. I'm not going to be too harsh on it, because there are aspects of it that I do like, but it gets a 4.5 out of 10 from me. The 22-23 jersey, we are back in business. I really liked this jersey. I think it's one of the coolest jerseys we've had. The stripes at the side, they're weird, but they're unique. I also like the black and white at the bottom, and the Coors logo goes so nicely onto the bottom. If you can remember the Sheffield Steelers with the Coors logo at the bottom of the jersey, you are a legend. Because I miss seeing Coors at the bottom of the logo. Obviously, we have Heineken now. They're our lager/beer sponsor. I just like this jersey. Not so sure on the font. I think it's a creative way to do the font, but I'm not so sure on it. But I really do like this jersey. Just saying though, if we have black at the bottom of the arms, black gloves. Steelers, you need to go black helmets and black gloves. It would look so much nicer. Dinnington Steelers have black helmets and black gloves all the time, regardless of what the shirt looks like. But all in all, I think it's a nice jersey. It gets a 6.8 out of 10. You thought I was going to say the number before, didn't you? The 23-24 jersey. Oh my god, the next 3 jerseys in the list are my favourite of the entire set. Starting off with the treble league championship winning jersey. It is such a unique jersey, and if the Steelers came up to me and said, Brian, we found an extra jersey and we want to give it to you from that season, I would get it straight away. In fact, if you guys have that home jersey that you are willing to give away, I need it in my cupboard, because honestly, it is the best jersey, home jersey ever. The black and white down the side. I don't understand where the grey came from, but the way they implemented the grey into that jersey is phenomenal. The jersey font, I weren't a big fan of it to start with, but I love it. I love the fact the numbers are on the front. It is such a good jersey. I'm not going to say that they'll leave no one behind, despite the company it was made by. Honestly, that just looks so nice. It gets a 9.2 out of 10 from me. Then, if anything can get any better, 24-25. What a jersey. The black shoulders, the way the lines are represented on the jersey. There is a background pattern on the jersey. Okay, I absolutely loved this home shirt. I weren't so sure on the jersey font. It looks kind of cool now. But honestly, the away jersey, which I'll be rating those in another video soon. The away jersey to that as well is so cool. Honestly, one of the nicest Steelers shirts of all time. It gets a 9.2 out of 10 once again. And finally, the 25-26 home jersey. I'm going to get it right now, and I'm going to tell you guys why I like this jersey. Give me a minute. I like this jersey for multiple different reasons. Believe it or not, out of all of the jerseys, this one is my favourite. Do you know why? Right, let me show you. First of all, Sheffield Steelers, if I can ever have my logo on a Steelers shirt, House of Steel, I would love it. First of all, there's a background pattern. Swear to God, if we do not have a background pattern on next year's jerseys, there is a massive issue, because it just makes it so much cooler. This black strip at the top of this jersey is the greatest black strip an Elite League team has ever done. It makes it so cool. I get it. Some of you guys went, oh, but the lines are a bit similar to the season before. I get it. This white strip at the side is amazing. I just love it. But the best part, Sheffield Window Centre, the way Sheffield Window Centre is just sat there on the back makes it look so much cooler. The only issue I have is, number one, Trigger Hub, and number two, I don't like the jersey font. I don't like the jersey font on that shirt. There could have been another shirt. I agree the jersey font fits in with that jersey, but I just didn't like the way the 2 or the 5 was on that jersey. I swear to God, if we don't have a background pattern on next year's home shirt, or a style like that, then I don't know. I can't wait to see next year's home shirt. I cannot wait, because the reason why I get so many home shirts every year is because I absolutely love the home shirts. guys, what's your favourite home shirt? Let me know in the comments. Also, if you're a fan of like a different Elite League team, send me your jerseys in the comments and I will rate them out of 10. If you're a Panthers fan, prepare to get a good or bad rating, because honest to God. And guys, thank you for all the support lately. Doing this content is not easy. I've been made fun of for being autistic. I've been called a specky. I've been made fun of because of the gap in my teeth. People have leaked my locations. It's difficult doing these videos at the minute because I feel like that I don't get recognised enough, and I feel like the Steelers themselves don't recognise me enough. But Dave Sims commented this morning about it, and that made me really happy. I love the fact that he said the Steelers love what I'm doing. It would be nice to get some more experiences soon with the Steelers. And yeah, guys, I'm not getting tearful, I promise. Oh, I am. My eyes irritate me. There's stuff in my eyes everywhere, especially this one. But yeah, guys, that is it from House of Steel.